Olá galera, vamos continuando com a série de Mass Effect 3 e vamos a mais uma parte da série. Bom, então estamos com 7.612 em poder total e vamos continuando com a série. Tem poucas missões para fazer aqui. Eu vou para fazer essa missão aí essa aqui, prioridade Horizon. A Cerberus pode estar usando a instalação do Sanctuary em Horizon como cobertura para atividade secreta. Pouse em Horizon para procurar por pistas relacionadas a essas atividades. Eu acho que essa missão aqui que eu peguei em Citadel, nota Cerberus, pode ser que esteja aqui nesse local.
Commander?
Aqui eu acho que não tem nada, não. Então, vamos cair fora daqui então. Eu tenho que ir aqui, ó. Mar de sombras. O planeta é bonitão, hein, mano? Não vou mexer em nada aqui.
So, what the hell do we know about this place?
Edie?
The sanctuary facility was devoted to aiding refugees from Reaper-controlled systems. The facility went offline recently, and no communications have come or gone since. It is unclear why Kai Lang or Cerberus would be interested in Sanctuary.
If there's a clue to Cerberus here, we find it.
Sir, I'm picking up a signal from the facility. It's weak. I'll try to boost it.
This is Oriana Lawson. Stay away from Sanctuary. It's not what it seems. Please, you must listen to me. They're using...
Oriana was kidnapped by their father. He's likely working with the Elusive Man. If she's here, Miranda can't be far away.
That's our link to Cerberus.
Approaching the LZ. Seeing some damage, Commander, but no activity.
Cerberus does not get the jump on us this time. Stay sharp, people.
Major firefight here, Commander.
Yeah. But who was fighting?
Botar munição de fogo em tudo.
Everyone hear that?
Yeah, radio's offline. Something's jamming our signals.
Explains no comms leaving the facility.
Estão sendo atacados, ó, pelos Reapers.
You see the harvester? I saw it. Phantoms. Quick bastards.
Puta merda, perdeu o Armoras desse jeito, cara, com um tiro.
Watch for the sniper.
Caraca, mano. Acabou a bala. Tá, merda, cara.
Looks like they were evacuating.
And looks like the Reapers were gunning for him.
About time they started killing each other.
Descer aqui e ver se tem alguma coisa. Pouco de dinheiro.
Southbound came from that tower. Then that's where we're headed.
Estão evacuando. Achei que era uma escada isso aqui.
This must be another landing area, more official.
Yeah, all those transports outside were waiting in line.
But where are all the people they brought? Got a fragment of something here.
I can't call right now, but I'll send this as soon as I can. My little girl got sick, that's why I left. I love you, but I have to take care of her. The clinics were...
Got another one.
We land in a few minutes. You should see this place, Dad.
I don't know where I learned about Sanctuary. Around, I guess.
They warned us about no comms until we're through processing.
Got better.
Can't wait till
I
you
can
get
see
here.
the place out the window. It's huge. They already have people waiting for us.
All arrivals are asked to submit their position.
Got some bodies.
Casualties, both sides.
They will be returned in
Cerberus!
Porra, cara, não se entregam, mano. Ah, tá bom.
Dead end, Shepard.
We need an exit. Keep looking.
Os Reaper deram um troco nessas cérebros aqui.
Shepard, that's Miranda.
This is Miranda Lawson. If you've managed to get this far, you must be desperate or stupid. Listen to me. This is not a refugee camp. This is a Cerberus facility run by my father, Henry Lawson. Turn back now. There is no help to be found here. All communication is being blocked from the central tower. Sanctuary is a lie. Stay away.
Okay, so we've got Cerberus, Reapers, and Miranda's crazy father. Any ideas how this all fits?
Aqui vai dar treta, eu acho.
A security panel. Shutting it down.
What the hell? What's going on here?
I don't know. We have a back door into the facility. Let's move.
Looks like Reaper tech.
And Miranda's caught in the middle. Let's pick up the pace.
This is going to get ugly, Shepard. Nothing good ever came out of Reaper Tech.
Whoa, this looks important. Power's out.
Look around for a switch. Power switch. There.
What am I seeing here? Those are the refugees.
Olha ali.
The Reapers, what are they doing? They're killing them.
Worse. They're being turned into husks.
Que loucura.
Come on.
Why go through all this just to make husks? What does the elusive man gain?
The Reapers attacked because this place was a threat. We need to find out why.
Shutting down Reaper forces have made a mess of the facility.
I'm shutting down the power to the processing plant to lock them down. Should keep them out of the entrance as well.
Madre, she's gonna get blindsided.
Miranda Lawson has arrived sooner than expected. You want me to deal with her?
Only if she gets in your way. Stay focused on the research data. Find it and get out.
Yes, sir.
Damn it. Let's move.
Quantos aqui é bom a shotgun. Cru.
Gotta be more where they came from.
Ainda mais de perto. Ah, não, cara.
Far end of the room. I see it.
Nossa, o cara me salvou ali. O Garrett está firme e forte aqui. Tava pesado que a resistência. Porra, tem mais um aqui, meu.
The pursuit of efficiency has revealed an important fact. The Reaper's use of dragon's teeth to create husks is ingenious.
Are you seeing this? What they did to these people?
The Reaper's use of dragons. Dr. Nuri's legacy work with subject Paul Grayson provided a key element to our work here. Using the addictive drug red sand to break down the will was inspired, but proved unreliable for general application.
Porra, 3 tiros não morreu. Ah, morreu sim.
Tight quarters. Check your fire.
Que não tá pegando, cara? Porcaria de granada. Parece que acalmou. Tô tentando procurar ver se eu acho as notas da missão. Essa aqui, ó.
Creating these husk creatures was our first success. While not true husks, they still respond to Reaper signals. More work ahead, but we are moving forward.
Mais uma arma.
We're very close. Understanding the indoctrination process is one thing. However, turning it to our advantage is proving to be quite another. This is assembly line science. The sheer brute force of numbers and repetition is doing the thinking for us. Effective, but discovery happens at a pace.
Heavy resistance outside the tower. If you're receiving this, I've got evidence you cannot ignore. Confirmation that my father is working for the elusive man. Connection established.
I have your report on the process, Mr. Lawson. Cut to the chase. Can you do it?
Theoretically, control is possible, yes. The Reaper subjects we converted are responding, but it's difficult to maintain.
I thought that might be the case. Not to worry, Henry. With Sanctuary's help, we'll get it sorted.
Did I hear that right? This guy knows how to control Reaper troops?
I don't know. I'll play the rest of it.
We've done it. We've found a way to co-opt their control signal. As long as the Reaper troops remain in close proximity to our signal, we can maintain control indefinitely.
Excellent news. And how could we extrapolate this technique to apply to the Reapers themselves?
That's a much bigger challenge.
Now we know why the Reapers attacked Sanctuary.
Figured Cerberus out. Tough break for the elusive man.
But it's good news for us. We finally have our link to Cerberus. Lowering the access ladder. Come on, let's move.
Wait, Commander. There's more. Take a look.
Damn it. I hope she's ready for me.
Maravilha.
Heads up, Shepard. Look for an exit. Understood. Damn! Look at all of them. We're close. Keep going.
Merda. Tá cheio disso aqui. Meu, que 12 bem podre, velho. Onde é que tá o James, cara? O maluco ficou pra trás, eu acho. Doideira. Agora ele apareceu. Tinha bugado, eu acho. Caramba, não tem nada aqui.
We have underestimated the strength of the Reaper signal. They are here. The Reapers somehow know what we learned about them.
Starting command sequence. Releasing husks.
What's happening? Oh my god!
This is our way out. This is our way out.
This will get us closer to the tower.
Será que eu tenho que arrebentar isso aqui?
This way.
It's those big bastards.
Stay out of their reach.
Puta merda, cara. Ô, meu. Toda hora faltando bala.
Doorway ahead. Let's move.
Nossa, até agora eu não achei essas notas. Se é que tá aqui, né? Da missão secundária. Estranho isso aqui.
Tower access granted.
Get ready.
Shepard.
Commander Shepard. Excellent timing.
Put the gun down.
No. Oriana tried to shoot me. Miranda's poisonous influence, no doubt.
I'm sorry she missed. Where's Kai Lang?
I don't know. Gone. He took my research and left us here to die.
Miranda, can you hear me?
That's close enough. Both of you. Kai Lang didn't finish the job, but I will.
This ends here.
On the contrary, now that the Reapers are taken care of, we have a way out.
Let her go.
Shepard, don't let him take her. Shepard, please.
I have no problem with you. I just want Oriana and the research data.
You want a lot.
You get your life in return. How much is that worth?
All right. Take her. But I want out alive. Deal?
Toma.
No deal. Did he hurt you? Are you all right? It's okay, Ori. You're safe now. I'm fine. I want to get out of here. We will. Give me a minute, okay? Shepard. I can't believe it's you.
We caught a break. I'm just glad we got here in time.
As am I. Never saw myself as a damsel in distress.
How did you do all this?
Finding my father didn't take long once I confirmed he worked for the elusive man. Just had to follow the lies. Once I saw what this place really was, I couldn't just walk away.
Of course.
Things got really complicated when Reapers showed up. And Kai Lang.
You survived. Not many people could do that.
When you mentioned he was involved, I took a few precautions. Probably saved my life.
You broke into a fortified Cerberus lab while it was being attacked by Reapers. I think you did okay.
I needed to find Oriana. Nothing was going to stop me.
You found her. And I found you. That's all that matters.
Did you worry?
Of course I worried.
It was nothing I couldn't handle.
I know. At least Oriana is safe.
Yes. I just wish she didn't have to see all this.
About your father.
I'm glad he's gone, Shepard. I'm sorry if that sounds cold.
No. I understand.
It's finally over. For both of us. We can stop running.
Yes. You can. What's our status? Any intel we can use from this place?
Research data is gone, but we've got basic facility information. Shuttle arrivals and departures. Cerberus included. No direct links, but it's a start.
Grab anything you can off the computer. We'll take it back to be analyzed.
I can do better than that.
What?
Before Kai Lang took off, I planted a tracer on him. If you act fast, you'll track him right to the elusive man.
A tracer? Sounds like you thought of everything.
Not quite, but nobody's perfect.
Thanks, Miranda. This is exactly what we need.
Thought you might need some good news.
Damn right. What's next for you two?
Get her someplace safe. Get this scratch cleaned up.
Okay. I've got to follow all this up.
Shepard. Promise me you'll be careful.
I can't do that, Miranda.
I know. Bastard. Come on, Ari. We've had enough of Father's hospitality.
Let's make sure everyone knows about this place.
Communication scrambler disabled. Listen to me. This is not a refugee camp. This is a Cerberus facility run by my father.
We need to pick up at the
Henry
tower.
Roger that.
I've had enough of this place.
Eu achei que ia encontrar essas notas aqui, mas parece que não tava, não. Da missão secundária.
I wasn't in favor of your diversion to Sanctuary, Commander. Too many unknowns. But I was wrong. The Cerberus lab you raided hinted at something big, but we never expected this. All those refugees, all that slaughter, just to study indoctrination.
Sanctuary did need to be shut down, sir. What they learned about the Reapers wasn't worth all those lives.
It's useful intel, Commander, but you're right. The cost was too high. Do we have a location on the elusive man?
Yes. We had a tracer on Kai Lang when he reported back.
Good. That gives us a fighting chance to take Cerberus out of this war.
Agreed. We need to end Cerberus and focus on the Reapers.
My thoughts exactly. Hack it out.
Pelo menos temos alguma coisa agora, né? Oh, aumentou mais o poder aqui, ó. Sexta frota da aliança. Ah, Miranda Lawson também.
What kind of soldier looks at a camp that turns people into husks and goes, "Yeah, I want to help with that"?
Same kind that lets Cerberus stick Reaper tech into his
Commander,
skull.
it seems Tally's taking what happened on Horizon hard. She's in the lounge if you want to check on her.
Tally? Onde que ela tá? Ah, aqui.
Shepard! Want a drink? I'm toasting Miranda, I think.
How are you getting drunk?
Very carefully. Torian brandy, triple filtered, then introduced into the suit through an emergency induction port.
That's a straw, Tally.
Emergency induction port. It's actually getting a little harder to get it into the slot. I think that means it's working. She was so rude. What did Jack call her? Cerberus cheerleader? With her perfect genes and that attitude and still, she got it done. She stopped her father.
I didn't realize this would be so hard on you.
I'm sorry. I know it must be worse for you. You two were close.
Yeah.
She did whatever it took to stop her father. She never gave in to him, never changed herself to please him. Don't me. You sound like a Vorcha.
Seeing a bit of yourself in Miranda fighting her father?
I spent my life trying to live up to him. Then making up for his mistakes, doing what he'd have wanted.
It's never that easy.
When do we get to stop reacting to our parents and start living for ourselves?
The answer to that one's at the bottom of that glass.
I might need help with the induction straw. Port. You know.
Here's to Miranda.
Nice job, you genetically perfect Cerberus cheerleader Boschtet. Kila Solai.
Deixa eu ver o que tem pra fazer agora. Pode ser que esteja nesse lugar agora, essa nota. Aqui, ó. Ataque à base do Elusive Man. Nebulosa cabeça de cavalo. Anádios. Estação Cronos. Ah, esse aqui é aquele sol, ó. Aquele sol que aparece sempre quando o Elusive Man fala, ó. A gente vai descobrir aqui em Mass Effect 3 esse lugar, hein, mano. Olha aí.
Shepard, the intel you sent looks good. The fleets are ready to go.
But?
Once we're committed against Cerberus, it won't be long before the Reapers take notice.
And the Crucible?
O Crucible, mano.
Ready, except for the catalyst. But there's no way to hide the ships we'll be sending at Cerberus. Once we attack, the Crucible won't stay safe for long.
Olha só, mano.
For all intents and purposes, an assault on Cerberus will be the first stage of our attack on Earth.
I want to make sure we're ready before we commit.
Understood. The fleets are ready when you are.
Commander, Admiral Hackett's available on VidCom.
Commander, hack it out.
Estranho, cara.
Commander.
A advertência de Ed, o tamanho e o formato da estação sugerem que várias naves podem ancorar nela. Medidas mais precisas requeriram escaneamentos ativos que poderiam revelar a presença da Normandy. Dado o que está em jogo, esse nível de precisão não é recomendado. Entendi isso, mano. Deixa eu fazer o seguinte, mano. Deixa eu ir lá pra Citadel primeiro. Tem algumas coisas pra fazer aqui. Missão secundária, né? Acho que não era bem aqui que eu tinha que ir. Me lembro que tinha um esquema com a Liara na casa. Deixa eu ver onde é que é isso. Assim, é ali embaixo. Não era aqui.
I had this perfect spot. Long sightlines, good cover, no way to get flanked.
Torres Tiberium. Que vende aqui é agora a interação aqui. Aqui eu acho. Interação com todo mundo.
Greetings, Commander.
Shepard.
I didn't know you could play.
Actually, this is the only song I know.
Why's that?
There was always something more important to do. A ruin to uncover, intel to gather, a commander to save.
You couldn't sit still long enough.
Could you?
Is there something special about this song?
On one of my first digs, a storm swept in. We were trapped inside. I was so restless. I wanted to get back to work. One of the other archaeologists, Dr. Olena, had this keyboard. She took it everywhere. She taught me to play this song while we waited.
It's a good song.
Thank you, Shepard. The person who taught me that song was a friend. I spend so much time chasing down knowledge. Sometimes I forget that there are things you learn by doing nothing. By just spending time with the people you care about.
What have you learned from me?
I suppose how to get myself into life-threatening situations on a daily basis.
I am a good teacher.
The best. Well, I should probably go. I have reports to look over.
Right. But first, why don't you teach me that song?
Ah, nada de importante aqui, achei que ia ter algo mais importante.
This place is nice.
Shall I transfer over your report so that you might work here?
Yes, thank you, Cliff.
Shepard, I thought we could experience an afternoon of acquiring material possessions for our associates.
Shopping? I guess we could. Did you have a place in mind?
Physical proximity is unnecessary. The extranet provides a greater variety of services while retaining entertainment value. Jeff has lent me his credit chit on the condition that I enjoy myself and, quote, live it up like a girly girl.
You don't have money of your own?
I am not formally employed. I have no legal standing in Citadel space. I could turn to crime, but that would look bad on a resume.
We'll get you your own funds sometime. But today, what's first?
I believe Jeff would be surprised and pleased if I got him a gift. What would you recommend?
Start with something both of you can enjoy. What do you do together?
We interact most closely when we are flying. It occurs to me that he does not have a sky car for traveling around the Presidium. Here, the 2187 Blackout has a top speed of 650 kilometers per hour, making it the most powerful sports sky car in its class.
That sounds like it'll get Joker's blood pumping.
5-year warranty? Replacement part?
No, wait!
I fail to see what is wrong.
When you buy someone a present, it's best not to bankrupt them. You want to rent it.
I see. Perhaps for a day or a
Eu
week.
torro a grana toda.
Who's next?
You are. Close your eyes.
Are we getting married?
No. There is a jeweler on the Citadel who produces these. They're made from metals from each council homeworld. Each metal compounds with the last, making the rings stronger. He calls them victory rings. Due to material shortages, only a few exist.
Rare is nice. Unique is better.
Are you valuing me?
It's the thought that counts. And you had a good one.
I have heard that expression. That's why I recorded a resonance map of my quantum bit arrays when I had the idea. If you read my extensive log files and extrapolate from my nitrogen vacancy centers, you can visualize the thought precisely.
That's a long way for a joke, Edie.
Did I have you for a few seconds there?
Not even close. Who's next?
I was thinking of something for Liara.
Hey, got any plans for the evening?
No. I'm as free as the dust in the solar wind. You remember that line? From Fleet and Flotilla? Shalai and Bellicus on the balcony?
I don't think I've ever seen that. Did...
What? You've never... How could you not have? Well, I know what we're doing tonight.
But Shalai, we can never be together. I have my duty, and you have your people.
Not tonight. Tonight, I'm as free as the dust in the solar wind.
Isso é ridículo.
So you've watched this a lot, huh?
Every time my friends and I had a sleepover. Kila. So many feelings.
Yeah, it's, yeah. Definitely.
When this is done, I'll send you links to extranet sites with some captioned animations.
I want you to see behind this mask. I want you to see who I truly am.
I already have.
She had an infection for 3 weeks after filming this scene.
Totally worth it.
Eu acho que tem interação com todo mundo, só que não liberou ainda.
Hey, Loco. I see you got things cleaned up.
Eventually.
Yeah, sorry about that. Nice view. But this place, it's just so not what I'm used to.
Which is?
I grew up on the beach on the Pacific, so, you know, water, sand, real air.
You miss it?
Yeah. And the people.
Yeah, I get that. It's tough being away from home.
Yeah. How do you make it work?
I wouldn't know how to survive otherwise. I'm a soldier, but I'm still human.
I hear that.
So did you really come up here to talk about my personal life?
Oh, shit, right. I wanted to show you. What do you think?
Looks good. You've earned it. Now the real work begins, right?
Exactly. And I heard what you said before, and I'm in. 100%.
Glad to hear it.
Anyway, that's it. Just wanted to show you that bad boy. I gotta get back to the Normandy. Esteban wants my help working on the shuttle.
Thanks for coming by, James.
Hasta la vista, Shepard. Catch you later, Shepard. What the hell? No way.
Ah, essa aqui é aquela interação que tem, eu acho, do cara fazer tipo 300 barras aqui. Na versão clássica eu fiz. Aqui, ó.
What have we here? You know, my record is 182. You think you can beat it?
Maybe.
Oh, this should be good.
Isso aqui é bom que isso aqui aumenta renegado e também aumenta o Paragon, né? Amanhã eu não vou ficar aqui fazendo isso aqui.
Something Shepard's not good at.
Não vou fazer não. Me lembro que eu fiz isso aí na versão clássica. Bom, antes de encerrar essa parte aqui, vamos pra outra parte de Citadel. Aqui.
I've got your briefing, Private. Let's fill you in before the squad arrives. The Alliance is posting us to an ESO mining facility on Zani.
Bom, eu vou fazer corte no vídeo, galera, até chegar nas opções que eu tenho para não andar aqui por Citadel toda, né? De novo. Então, assim que eu encontrar alguma coisa, eu volto. Aqui no terminal Spectre, acho que tinha algumas coisas para fazer. Aqui. Ok, mais fortaleci mais ainda. Quinta e terceira frota da Aliança. Vou continuar procurando aqui. Aí, aqui, ó.
Were you able to evacuate any civilians?
Yes.
How many?
Ok, parece que eu completei mais uma missão aqui, é.
No, I know what I said. Divert forces to the new coordinates. Trust me. We may not be able to stop the Reapers, but I...
Ok. Vamos para áreas públicas do Presídio agora. Aqui, ó.
I think I know which project you mean, and I've got a Hesperia period statue in Bay D24.
Corpos de engenheiro da aliança.
That's excellent news. I'll have it sent to that project right away. Thank you so much for your help.
Ok, tem só 2 agora. Bom, ainda falta 21 minutos, né, galera, pra fechar o 1h30, né? Então eu vou voltar até a Normandia e vamos lá para o laboratório da Cerberus. Esse outro objetivo aqui não deu para completar ainda. Eu não tenho as notas da Cerberus. Talvez eu consiga nesse lugar onde está o Illusive Man. Creio eu que seja lá, né?
Have you discovered a way to run FTL spaceships without an ESO-core private to lobby? No, ma'am. Then consider this a serious assignment. Intel's
Simbora. Vamos começar aqui.
The Reapers and Cerberus started this. Now we're gonna end it.
Não sei se eu vou poder completar aquela missão secundária lá. Não sei se eu deixei alguma coisa escapar. Ah, de novo, pesadelo. Shepard tem esse pesadelo no jogo todo, né? Com essa criança lá que morreu na Terra durante a fuga. Isso é meio que uma visão que ele tem, né? Que ele vai morrer.
Shepard, we've arrived. The crew is waiting.
The strike team is in. We've got our foothold. Fifth Fleet, all forward. I don't want a single Cerberus ship in my sky when we're through.
Shepard, I should accompany you on this mission.
Why?
This is the central point of operations for Cerberus. They will have enhanced security measures. With my knowledge of Cerberus algorithms and this body's updated protocols, I offer the best chance to help you succeed.
Grab your gear.
Ok. Eu gosto de chamar o James porque ele tem uma resistência grande a combate, mas eu vou chamar a Ashley. Olha aquele sol lá, mano.
Joker, what's our status?
We've got a foothold, but it's not much, Commander. A lot of fighters guarding the launch base.
Can you get us in?
Hey, I got us to Ilos. I can do this. It might be a bumpy ride, though.
Do what you can.
Shepard, I am ready.
Wait, what? Are you crazy? You can't go to Cerberus headquarters. They could have a virus or a kill switch or...
I will be fine, Jeff.
Head to the shuttle, Edie.
Fifth Fleet's cut through their line. They're regrouping. Now's as good a time as any.
I know it hurts, not being able to go with her.
Yeah, it sucks. Thanks for bringing that up. Hey, Shepard. Keep her safe.
Same to you.
A Aliança chegou com tudo, hein, mano.
Everything okay, Cortez?
I'm fine. We've got repairs to make here. Give Cerberus hell.
Look out!
Mano. É muito zoom, velho. Ah, olha ali, mano. Ah, sniper é muito ruim pra isso, tá louco? Quase fui. Essa pistolinha aqui é fatal, mano. Ah, não. Porra, cara. Meu, a id é muito ruim em combate. Muito ruim mesmo. Porcaria de sniper.
Security breach in Hangar 16. Initiating Achilles protocol.
Shepard, Cerberus intends to vent the hangar bay.
Can you stop?
Ué, credo, mano.
Console. Try the upper level.
Hangar 16 secured. Engaging Achilles protocol.
Shepard, we need to find a console and stop Cerberus from venting the hangar. Shepard, we're almost out of time. Find a console before Cerberus vents the hangar. Shepard, we need to find a console and stop Cerberus from venting the hangar.
O que tem aqui? Tem nada.
Hangar 16 secured. Engaging Achilles protocol. Containment units scramble. Divert fighter launches to bays 14 and 20. Decompression safety is disengaged. Prepare for cold reset as environmental barriers.
Ah, meu Deus, cara. No troço ali falhou.
Shepard, Cerberus intends to vent the hangar bay.
Can you stop them?
I need an active console. Try the upper level.
Demorei demais.
Hangar 16 secured. Engaging Achilles protocol.
Edie, I've got a console. Go!
Hangar vent procedure. Disabled.
Can you open the hangar?
No. However, I can access their fighter launch controls. Shepard, Cerberus is aware that the venting attempt failed. Reinforcements are inbound.
Nossa, eu jurei que era inimigo.
Another Cerberus team is inbound.
Guess they figured out what we're doing.
They're not stopping us now.
Toma. Meu, é muito forçado, cara, na moral. É forçado demais o negócio. Olha lá. Credo, mano. Toma, porqueiro de sniper. Nossa, olha que caíde tem, ó. Tem um holograma, ó. Bom, galera, eu vou encerrar aqui mesmo mais uma parte da série de Mass Effect 3. Na próxima parte a gente prossegue com a nossa jornada. Até mais.